Welcome Queens, it's Gabby and I'm back with another video. Alright, so this video is a continuation from my previous video where I showed you how I dyed this hair burgundy without bleach. This is part 2. So if you haven't seen my previous video, check it out. I'll have it linked in the description box below. But let's go ahead and continue with this process. So go ahead and add a scoop and a half of this BW2 bleach to your bowl. Take the same scooper, fill it up with developer, and add that to the bowl as well. And then as a final step, just take the tail end of your brush and start to stir this mixture. Now you want to stir it up completely until it starts to form a nice thick white paste. And at that point, just tilt it over. Make sure you don't get any spillage, and to make sure that this liquid is not runny at all, because when it comes to the application process, you want it to be thick enough to where it will not run through the lace and get onto the hair underneath. All right, now I'm gonna freeze frame here. This is normally the point where I would add this red gold corrector. This product is amazing at reducing brassiness that comes with bleaching knots. You would just open it up, add it to the bowl, stir it, and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then continue with this bleaching process. Now, I will not be using this product, but I always use it, so I figured I'd mention it in this video. I will be using the Shimmer Light shampoo, which you see in the background. On to prepping this hair for this application process. So off camera, I just added some water and combed through the unit, making sure there are no flyaways. On to the bleaching process. All right, so we're just gonna take a little scoop of the bleach and we're going to very, very gently apply it to the lace. Now you want to do really, really light strokes and be honestly as light as a feather, as light as you can be, because you do not want this bleach to bleed through and get to the hair underneath. That is another job in itself, and if you want your roots to be black. All right, so a tip I would honestly give is just to find random spots for the bleach to stick to the lace, and then mounted on the top of each spot should be some excess bleach that you could just then lightly smooth through in order to fill in any gaps, and that will help honestly minimize the number of strokes that you need for this application process. And then also it would just help minimize your risk of getting the hair of pressing the hair too hard and having it bleed through the lace. So that's just a tip that I have for you guys. There are all kind of mistakes that could go into this process, but just honestly do the best that you can, and hopefully you should get a really, really good result. Okay. Now, what I like to do is focus on 3 key areas where you would normally part your hair. So that is where I focus the bleach on, and then I place the bleach across the lace frontal. Because you would also see that typically in pictures. So focus on the 3 areas and you'll be good to go. And then next you just see me adding a plastic bag over the frontal, and then I'm gonna let that sit for about 25 minutes and then just rinse it out with water. This is how it should look. There's a little brassiness, so I'm going to add the Shimmer Light shampoo, and that should take that away. And here is a final look. So I'm going to go ahead and just part the unit, guys, so you can see this amazing parting. All right, so that parting looks really, really nice and natural. So bleaching your knots really is just a great way to honestly keep them guessing on whether it's a lace wig or a sew-in. And honestly, they would need to get really up close and personal to tell the difference. All right, so that's another look at the parting. And I'm just going to continue the parting so you can see how amazing this bleaching process makes the final result looks. And honestly, I hope that it would kind of boost your confidence when it comes to wearing these units out, because it makes it look so realistic. Now here is just a area where I didn't get a lot of the bleach on, so you can still see the black knots. But if you look at the area above, then you can see that the bleach is absolutely gorgeous. All right. And that's what makes your lace frontal look nice and natural. And honestly, this is the result that you would like in the end. All right, so guys, check out my final video for my lace series where I show you how I make this full lace wig. I'll have a link to that video in the description box, as well as any previous videos with this lace series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'll see you in the next video.